Take on the last mission for you. Alright. Let's go to South Knot. So where do I have to go? South Knot and Lake Knot. Alright. Also check to see if there's anything on the way to go there as well. Alright. Tell me. Timefall Farm. Way stations, that's already done. You are 517. 18, 519. This I can do. New. Already done you. 531, 532, 33. 537 is already done. These are distribution center missions. Sure. Ooh, 624. Not Mount Knot City. Man, what a mission there. I think we're good. Okay. Okay. I don't need a vehicle. Load it all into the vehicle. Nearly full already. Share delivery. This is for 519.
Delivering cargo. Thanks for dropping by, Sam. Just look at all this stuff. You're a lifesaver.
Nice.
Hey, Sam. Be careful, okay? Good work.
You're done. You're done. Can't go to you yet. Can't go to you yet. Nope. 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 Wow, 2 missions. Nope. It'd be better with you. No. Just have to hold on. 2 something. 67, 68, 71, 73, 74, 76, 280, 83, and then Mount Knot City. Anything going? Technically yes, technically no. Alright. I'll just go then. See you later. Look, I know I don't have anything for you right now, but that's okay. It's good and okay. 19, 200, 203, 205, can't do yet. 207, 208, 209, 10, 211, 12, 213, And 214. We're going to be going to the first prepper after this. Hooray! Alright, air cargo. 578.
Hey, Sam. Good to see you. Wow.
Good to see you
This
too,
is
mate.
way more than we expected. Thank you, Sam.
Nice.
Always a pleasure, Sam. Good work.
Uh, 416. 417. 422. 423. 4. 26 is not done. That's going to be fun. The living tissues. Film director I still need to go to. Done you. Through 431, 432, 433 is done. 434 is done. 35 is done. 437 we need to do. 12 is 440. Oh, jeez. Fresh seafood, chill delivery, timed mission. Trying to think of where the best place to do that would be. I think I have a plan for this one, but it'll have to be for later. Let's do this and this and everything in the vehicle. Okay. Okay. Take orders from you. Elder mission. We are at 173. 175 is done. 76. 77 is not done. 79 is done. 180 is done. 181 is done. 182, 183, 184. Cool. .538 is done.
Everything all right, Sam? Looks good as new. My hat's off to you.
Jeez, there's so many.
No shame in taking a break from time to time. Good work. New order.
Many not complete. We're at 445, 46, 47, 49, 48. 48's not done. 45. The junk dealer. Wow, you can reorder for. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's the retrieval mission. Gross. Can't wait to do that. But 474, 475. It's also done. Oh, that's the retrieval mission. That's the retrieval mission I missed last time. I thought, oh, you just go straight there. Nope, you have to go retrieve it. That was fun. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, guy. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Here, eat this. Eat. Eat this. No. I'm sorry. Alright, I'll go. I was just so curious for what that, like, I saw all the letters and such. I was just like, what is that? Not realizing it was one of the porters. Oof. I feel real bad. I feel so bad.
A delivery? Great. Always happy to get one, let me tell you. All this is for us? Oh man, hope you didn't kill yourself bringing it here.
I might have killed someone else though. I felt real bad. 440. Done. $437. Done. $581. What was that? 414. Our sun is done. As far as delivering from him. Oh boy.
Come see us whenever you like, Sam. We're always happy to make time for a hero. Good work. New work.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Alright. So let's see what mail we got recently. 11 messages. From the photographer. Weird stuff in Dad's old photos. Listen, Sam, there's something I thought you should know. So the data you brought me from the Mountaineer used to belong to my father. I decided to stop taking trips outside because it stressed my mom out too much. So I started going through his old stuff instead. Turns out some of those pictures are pretty interesting and pretty weird. There are a lot of pictures of the Mount City area, for example, from before the tar showed up and started spreading. There's something really strange in some of the shots. Some kind of object, I guess. Something glowing. I'd be lying if I said I didn't really want to go take a look for myself, but I couldn't do that to my mom. I guess you could check it out, though it, you're ever, yeah, if you're ever in the area. Mark Lowe's. Photographer's mother, following in her father's footsteps. Dear Sam, you've done more for my family than you could ever know. It's a tremendous comfort to know that my husband didn't die in vain, especially since it seems his work was so important. My daughter has her heart set on doing even more, though. She says she's going to investigate further. Proud as I am, though, the thought of her putting herself in danger yet again is, well, let's just say I'm a little conflicted, but I expect a man like you would call that being selfish. Forgive me, the last thing you need is me burdening you with my worries. You be careful out there, you hear? Medical device engineer. Terminal only works because of the network. Thank you again for not only delivering that terminal of mine, but providing a network connection for it to function. Otherwise, it would have been no better than a box of circuits and solenoids? Sure. Solenoids. The network has made a difference in other ways as well. It's that much harder now for city doctors to ignore the sick out here. For a start, their manner, that out of sight, out of mind attitude towards the suffering beyond their walls, drove my husband crazy. It was one of the reasons we moved in the first place. Without even a what is it, modicum of compassion or consideration. Uh, they demand people come into a town to see them. When those poor folks inevitably couldn't make the trip, corpse disposal ended up with more bodies to burn. Couldn't help but be moved by his passion for his profession. Didn't think twice about joining him or marrying him. I thought a great deal about what kinds of benefits the Carl Network might bring, which led me to devise a terminal as a means of treating patients remotely. As he may have told you, we only have one for now, but if it continues to perform well, we can find the means to mass produce them. We could help a whole lot of people, but only if the network is there to provide support. Just keep expanding, it will help in more ways than you can imagine. Will do. Bigger bags, more blood. Have you been using the high capacity blood bag I made for you, Sam? I really do think you will find it useful. I wish it was possible for me to print them on demand, but it's simply not feasible at the moment. Ordinary materials won't suffice for the construction. It requires chiralium. The machinery I used for the production is also somewhat unique and unwieldy. Wildly? Wieldly. So replicating the process elsewhere isn't an option. I'll keep looking into it, of course, but in the meantime, you'll just have to fabricate them here. Sorry, Sam. Do be sure to stop by and pick some up if you have the chance, though. They might just save your life. Dreamcatchers, gourds, and cupos. Dear Mr. Sam Bridges, after a lot of thought, I've decided to join the UCA. I was intrigued to learn that the world is full of talismans. Your Dreamcatcher, Amelie's Cupu, my gourds. I know there are plenty of people who dismiss these traditions as superstitious and nonsense, but I've come to believe there must be a reason so many equal wording objects and symbols came to be developed by so many different cultures. Maybe they're all the product of some forgotten shared wisdom. All kinds of intriguing things have been said about gourds in particular, that they symbolize the womb and the universe itself, for example. They're clearly objects of significance and importance, which is why I can't help them to myself. I've decided I want to send a gourd shaped talisman I've designed to the carpenters all over the world. Perhaps one day somebody might trap a BT inside one, like in my dream. Words work in mysterious ways, after all. Sure. Langdon, I owe you my life. Who are you? Dear Sam, first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm the guy that brought that blood for you. If you haven't come through for me, I wouldn't be looking forward to working again. Or writing you now. Right, writing you now. Or here, period. I wanted to thank you face to face, but since I don't know when I might get the chance, thought I'd write to you instead. I need you to know how grateful I am. I owe my life. I'll never forget that. If you hadn't taken down that order, your next might have been to haul my corpse to the incinerator instead. I'd be ash and chiralium in the wind by now. Worse, a BT. Give me another chance, one I don't intend to waste. Rest assured, I'll repay my debt by doing everything I can to help you rebuild America. He's from the distribution center north of Mount Knot City. Weird. I wonder if he has more stories later on. From the collector. What are you doing? Folks will be real grateful for your sacrifice. Quit your bitching. Come on. Sure. These are some of the few words Sam Bridges have been overheard uttering while faithfully carrying out his duties as a porter. Endearing, is it not? Sure, especially that last one. Too many porters succumb to the strain of their chosen profession and become unnaturally obsessed with their mission. These are the poor souls who compulsively steal cargo, the mules, the man-men who revel in wanton destruction, the daemons. Sure. Is it the stress of one too many poor evaluations which drive them over the brink? If so, then perhaps they should take a page from the book of Sam Bridges, where there is nothing man cannot accomplish by the sweat of his brow through sheer determination. Should we be surprised by Sam's feats? Those of us who believe in uh, nominative, nominative, sure, nominative determinism would say no. For we always know the Bridges would excel at connecting people. We have no doubt that Sam is the future of logistics and the future of America. Good luck to you, Sam. Be sure to check out Hamamura's Porter Chronicles for your monthly uh, dose of Porter news. Engineer. The elder's dead. Yeah, I know. It was really weird. Crazy. Hey Sam, the elders passed away. We actually became quite good friends towards the end. After he joined the UCA, we talk from time to time. I believe he used to share information using the network, right? That's how you learned how to use his chiral printer. In return, you agreed to take on his delivery orders. Sounds like you had a nice working relationship. I actually feel like the UCA gave him a new lease of life. So I'm in no mood to criticize it anymore. Who am I to criticize, anyways, especially at a time like this? Right now is a time of mourning for both of us. Once we've mourned him, it's our job to remember him, to pass his wisdom to the next generation, past and the future. They need to be connected, right? That's a good way of putting it. First prepper, joining the UCA. Want to hear the rest of my story? Tough. You're getting it anyway. I told you about the terrorist attack that happened when my grandfather was a kid, right? Well, it wasn't so long after that that Death Stranding happened, and that made terrorism look like child's play. Of course, the US government actually thought the Stranding was another attack at first. That's why they messed up their response to it so badly. That's why the country went to shit, sure. No problem for preppers like my grandfather, though. They'd already prepared for that eventually and didn't need no country to take care of them. I'm not deluded, though. I don't think preppers like me are self sufficient. I know full well I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for porters like you bringing me what I need. Look, I'm not expert, but if you ask me, the Death Stranding only going to get a whole lot worse from here on in. People in the not cities need to get ready for that, and so do you. Being prepared isn't just for preppers, for you know. Anyway, the point is, guys like me, all we want is to be free, to be our own masters. And if joining the UCA means being able to do that, then sure, I'll give it a go. We'll get to work together at least, at last. How about that, huh? Sure. I'll be heading towards your area soon. Howdy, Sam. I know you're working your ass off out there, but you'll forgive me if I hesitate just a little to put my faith in another united this or that. I've seen what happens when good leaders go bad, and it ain't pretty. Ain't saying it's inevitable, but if Bridges or the UCA or whatever wound up headed by some asshole drunk on power, where would that leave us? Now, I hear nothing but kind words about President Strand and her kid, but who's to say one or the other won't change, or that whoever comes after will be just as clean, or just as decent? Don't get me wrong, I'm none too fond of things how they are. I agree folks are better off together than apart. It's just give me a chance to see how things pan out first, okay? Hope you don't think I'm being pompous old coots, passing judgment from on high. I want to believe, but I've been burned down before. If I get over that, who knows? Maybe I'll join the good old UC of A after all. That's fair. Marcus Hole again, right? I heard they're planning some big ceremony to formally announce the establishment of the UCA. Guess that means Bridget and Amelie got their wish. Who saw that one coming, right? Oh, by the way, remember my brother, don't you? Igor? The one who gave you that Luden's toy? How is that little guy doing these days, anyway? Still loving that Porter life? Ah, forget. I forgot I asked. Forget I asked, forgot. So America's whole again. That's got to count for something, even if nothing's really changed. The stranding still happened, and we still got to deal with the BTs. But now it feels like we've got a future. Humans, I mean, we've found a new way forward. You could say that it's all thanks to the sacrifices made by Bridget and Amelie, and grunts like Igor and you, of course. Uh, all that's left to see is where the road takes us. Can't help but to be a little excited, you know? Thanks, Sam. I mean it. Anyone else? No one else? All right. Got two things a day left as far as interviews go. So let's see what's new. Something about one of the prepper stations and antimatter and storage. Everything went like clockwork. I recovered all the antimatter, performed the requested maintenance on the magnetic trap too. It should be a bit more stable now. I still can't believe those amateurs managed to get their hands on that stuff, though. Apparently, they stumbled across it while researching chiral clouds. Well, I suppose that makes a kind of sense. Even before the Death Stranding, there was evidence that regular lightning storms could generate antimatter. And chiral ones are surely stranger. Surely stranger. Sounds like they were able to capture it only once, though. So that's something. Imagine if antimatter was easy to get a hold of. Terrace would have a field day. Anyway, we've got it stored safely now, and no one's the wiser. I just hope something good comes of it, that's all. You know what the alternative is, Lockney? Ah, that's for when they go up to Mountain City. They planned ahead, which was good. Alright, Prepper interview the doctor. I know what you're thinking. What's this prepper claiming to be a doctor? Don't worry, you're not the first. Rest assured that I really am a doctor. I even have a medical license. Though the governing body that issued it to me is long gone, so I won't be offended if that counts for little. The license or no, people still need doctors. Preppers get sick too, you know. There's not a hard life for you to get your head that's not so hard for you to get your head around, is it? Folks haul themselves to a city hospital when there's something wrong, but one in the boonies, that's not really an option. But we can't just leave those people to die. You know full well what would follow. And so I do what I can to help round here. I'm the only one people can rely on to keep them alive whenever I'm needed. I tried to find someone to transport me to a patient's residence, but that's hardly the most efficient approach. And it doesn't endear me to the porters either. I've heard that Bridges is trying to bring everyone into their chiral network. If it's as good as I've heard, it would be a real game changer. I could perform all sorts of diagnosis and even some treatments without having to leave my shelter. I hope you manage to extend it here soon. There's a lot of people out there counting on us both. There sure is, buddy. I believe that's going to be it. So, next time on Death Stranding, we will be continuing our adventures around the second area and doing more premium missions, as well as at the very end, reading some more information that we get over the time of doing the missions. So until then, take care.